we're here on the beautiful mid-north coast of New South Wales, and it's a bit smoky this morning. That's not mist, it's smoke, and there's been a lot of fires, and we have had a warning. Today's Tuesday. We had a warning on Sunday to be prepared to evacuate, be prepared to leave. And we've had a lot of friends, really close friends, actually go through harrowing experiences where they had to fight for their homes. There's walls of tornado-like fires came towards their home. And today they say there's going to be mid to high 30-degree temperatures. And as I was going for a walk, and I was just trying to breathe, and I was breathing in this smoke, and I thought, is this good or bad? The immediate reaction is obviously, this is pretty bad, breathing in smoke. Why would you go for a walk? A lot of people are locking themselves in their homes with the windows shut. But I thought about the Mapuche people of South America, how they have a type of gum tree there, and they would burn them and breathe in that smoke. Do I advise you do that? Probably not, because all smoke has tar, and tar is not good for you. But when the person came from the RFS to tell us that we have to have our lives and our preparation plan in order, because when the fire comes through, you've got to act quickly. That person was smoking a cigarette at the time, and I couldn't help but see the irony in that. Like, there's a lot of smoke out here today, and on Friday it was a lot worse. It was thick, it was black in the middle of the day. You couldn't see the sun. It was kind of orangey red. And I thought, why would you need to smoke? Like, it'd just be silly to smoke today, because I wonder if any of those smokers are smoking today. You wouldn't need to. And I thought, we got a phone call from someone this week, and they said, just a couple of days ago, and they said, they're suffering from these health problems, and they wanted to do some extensive detox programs, but one of the things was they're still struggling with smoking. Is that a good or bad thing? Obviously, your body needs oxygen. It's like 98% of your nutritional requirement is oxygen, fresh air, and to think that you could smoke cigarettes and think that you're going to get oxygen or nutrition or anything to any part of your body is pretty crazy. You need to start with that, quitting smoking. And I know that's hard, but I thought, I just relaying that to nutrition and our mindset. And, I thought, we sell a product called Superfood, and that's got a lot of nutrition. I could talk about a lot of the results people have been getting just from taking that one product. And that's whole food nutrition, really natural. And I thought about what society sells us today. I thought about how babies are born in hospitals these days, and the mothers maybe give them breast milk. A lot of times, if they're not on a nourishing diet, that breast milk will be deficient, and they get put on something else, or some sort of formula that's full of isolated vitamins and minerals, and generally that's not really good for you. You should be feeding your babies breast milk for the first, say, 2 years or whatever of life, if you can. A lot of times that's not possible, but then as soon as they become, they get off breast milk, they start to eat all these processed foods, and people get sick. And what do? They either go to the doctor, they take isolated synthetic drugs, or they'll take they'll go see a naturopath, which is like a natural doctor. And by the way, some naturopaths use herbs and organic food and things like that, but a lot of them use isolated supplements, and that's very similar to taking drugs. And a lot of an isolated supplements, so say you're low in zinc, they'll give you a zinc supplement or an iron supplement or whatever it is, and it's isolated, it's a synthetic, isolated, highly concentrated, they call it nutrient, but I call it a toxin, because your body doesn't know how to deal with it. And nowhere in nature would you find that, nowhere in nature would you do that. This is what Big Pharma wants you to do.
It's a highly processed food.
Yeah, it's not even a food, but they call it a food. And that's what they want you to think. And so a lot of superfood formulas out there will add, or protein powders will add extra vitamins, extra minerals, extra enzymes, extra whatever, making you think you're getting more, when really what you're getting is you're getting less. And so when you take, for instance, our superfood formula, you'll be getting the most nutritious, nutrient-dense superfoods possible. And your body will recognize that, and it will give you a lot of energy, make you feel really good, all that, detox your body. But when you take these isolated supplements that you were deficient in because your diet was deficient, and then you go see the doctor or the naturopath or the naturopathic doctor, and then he puts you on even more highly synthetic, processed, they call it food, or you'll take a superfood formula out there which has all these added vitamins and minerals to it. This is the worst thing you could do to your body. And just like the Mapuche people in South America, they thought that what they were doing by burning gum trees and breathing in that smoke was good. It was maybe a whole lot better than what people are doing in a first world country like Australia or America or wherever, and taking large amounts of highly processed, isolated, synthetic vitamins and minerals. It's a rapid way to bring serious degeneration, nutrient imbalances. A lot of times you take these isolated vitamins and minerals, and then when real food nutrition comes along, your body doesn't even know how to recognize it, because it's so filled with massive amounts of high dosages of synthetic nutrients that when real food comes in the form of food, it rejects it. It says, we don't need any more. We've got so much for ages. And so you end up in just really negative nutrient balances. Stay safe. God bless.